Early this Monday morning, moisture is slowly spreading northward out ahead of our incoming storm system that'll bring light rain to most of the state. This initial surge of moisture is leading to low clouds and some fog across the southern two-thirds of the state, which will spread northward over the next few hours. This model visibility forecast through the morning hours shows fog and low clouds spreading northward before very slowly burning off this morning. Far northeastern Illinois may not see much fog at all, as this model keeps it a bit west of the Chicago metro. Because of this, the National Weather Service has issued a dense fog advisory for a good chunk of the state as of 5 a.m. In these gray highlighted areas, visibilities of less than a half mile is possible this morning. It's also possible that this dense fog advisory is extended a few counties north and east as the fog expands northward a bit more this morning. But of a bit more interest are the rain chances. As more moisture spreads northward today, we could see patches of drizzle by early this evening. Then as we head into the overnight hours, scattered light showers will move across the state from southwest to northeast. We'll keep light rain in the area Tuesday morning too, tapering to patchy drizzle by Tuesday afternoon. As far as rainfall amounts go, like we said the other day, this won't be a very big deal at all. We're expecting anywhere from less than a tenth up to a quarter of an inch across the northern half of the state, with heavier amounts near a half inch or even slightly more across southern Illinois, where more moisture will be available for steadier rain. Either way, it'll bring a return to dreary conditions across the state after a nice weekend of sunshine, especially Tuesday morning as you head out to start your day. Then behind this system, a large-scale pattern change is going to take place, delivering pretty cold air Wednesday through the Thanksgiving holiday. Highs will only be in the 30s, with lows near 20 for the foreseeable future behind this next system. The pattern remains rather active as we head into next weekend, with a ridge of high pressure across the southeastern U.S. steering a potential system directly through the Midwest. With a sharp gradient between cold air to the north and mild air to the south, the jet stream will be quite active, and there is potential for a potent winter storm to trek across the Midwest. There's still very low uncertainty in how this will pan out, as we're still just under a week away, so be sure to not get wrapped up in the social media hype just yet. For example, this particular run of the GFS has this being a big rainmaker for the entire state, with significant snowfall accumulations staying north of us across Minnesota and Wisconsin. Model solutions will likely be all over the place for the next few days, as what happens with this storm system depends on several key features, such as that southeastern ridge, which will affect the placement of the jet stream in the cold air mass. Here's a look at another model run, this time the European, which has the same storm system but has very different evolution and track than the GFS. This just goes to show that there are still a wide range of solutions on the table, but we are watching the next weekend time frame for a potentially impactful storm system to traverse through the region. This is a graphic put out by the National Weather Service office in Lincoln, Illinois, showing the probability of 2 inches or more of snowfall. You can see the spike around next Saturday, as guidance has roughly a 30 to 40% chance across most central Illinois locations. This about applies to the same for northern Illinois as well. Again, though, the impacts from the system will hinge on some key atmospheric features, but it'll be something to keep a very close watch on through this week. Regardless of what happens with this particular system, the pattern looks to remain cold and active through at least the first week of December. That southeastern ridge of high pressure will keep that tight temperature gradient going across the central U.S., allowing for storm systems to trek along that gradient. Looking at the updated 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook, this idea is supported though, as this general pattern points to a rather active regime across really most of the country. Again though, it's important to not get too caught up in social media hype posts showing 1 to 2 feet of snow, as all this is still too far away to predict specifics. But if you want some snow heading into December, this is not a bad look at all, especially compared to previous Decembers. So, if you're a winter lover looking for some snow as we transition into meteorological winter, this could be a favorable pattern. But, lots still has to go right for this all to work out, and we'll have much more to come in the next several days. Stay tuned for more.